Was King Solomon a real historical figure or just a legendary character? While we don't have an inscription that says Solomon was here, the evidence strongly suggests he was a real monarch. Let's break it down. First, we know his father, King David, was real. The Tel Dan Stele, a stone slab from the 9th century BCE, mentions the House of David. This discovery confirms that a Davidic dynasty truly existed and ruled in Judah. If David was a real king who founded a dynasty, it's completely plausible that his son Solomon succeeded him. Second, we have rock-solid proof for later kings in that same dynasty. Take Hezekiah, who ruled about 200 years after Solomon. We found his tunnel in Jerusalem, the Siloam inscription describing its construction, and even Assyrian records detailing their invasion of Judah during his reign. So we have a confirmed king before Solomon and a confirmed king after him, both from the same royal line. Solomon fits right in the middle of this documented succession. Think about it this way. Ancient kingdoms were obsessed with legitimacy. A king's right to rule depended on his ancestry. Inventing a major founding figure like Solomon would have been incredibly risky. Neighboring kingdoms and even local elites would have known if the official story was a complete fabrication. Powerful rumors leave a lasting mark on history, and Solomon was remembered as one of the most important. Furthermore, the later history of the region points to an earlier, powerful kingdom. About 80 years after Solomon's reign, the kingdom split into two, Israel in the north and Judah in the south. A century later, Assyrian records describe major military campaigns against the northern kingdom. The Assyrian Empire didn't mobilize huge armies to fight tiny, insignificant villages. The fact that these later Hebrew kingdoms were considered significant threats implies they grew from a more powerful, unified state exactly like the one described under Solomon. Building a state with fortified cities, complex administration, and international trade doesn't happen overnight. The organized kingdoms we see in the 9th and 8th centuries BCE needed a foundation. It's far more likely they developed from a strong 10th century state, Solomon's era, than to have sprung up from nothing in just a few generations. So why haven't we found Solomon's palace? Well, Jerusalem has been continuously inhabited, built over, and destroyed for 3,000 years, making excavation incredibly difficult. The absence of a specific inscription isn't proof he didn't exist. We lack direct inscriptions for many known ancient rulers. When you put all the pieces together, the confirmed Davidic dynasty, the proven later kings, the political logic of royal succession, and the archaeological timeline of state development, the case becomes very strong.